Ready to do your daily dose of tarot for August 10th to the 11th, Leo. This is for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. This won't resonate with everybody, of course, but hopefully it will with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right down below there, Leo, if you would, before you leave. I do appreciate it. And thank you so much for all of your like, shares, and subscriptions. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, that way this is more specific to you and your questions and your needs. Information can be found in the description box below. Make sure that you're utilizing the link in the description box, Leo, if you are interested, as there are scammers about the community. And know that you will always see my face in a reading if you order one from me, as well as receiving an unlisted link that you can utilize forever here on YouTube. Don't forget to comment. I want to hear from you guys, and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I upload a video or go live. All right, Leo, that's my spiel here. So your overall energy is the Five of Pentacles, Leo. You have the Eight of Wands as your challenge and the Ace of Pentacles as your overall energy. So I do have a couple of messages for you, Leo, okay? I actually have three. So we're going to start with the first, with this first grouping of cards here. You got Ascend, okay? We have Ascend. So there's something about you, I'm getting like running away from this ascension. Because with the Five of Pentacles, you have the Strength card, the Queen of Wands, which is you, right? That's you. The Lady of Vessels, and the Seven of Swords. And this is where I feel you're running away from ascending. You're running away from yourself, your true identity. And you know, I feel like it's been a challenge balancing your emotions, all right? And I feel like you give just enough, and this keeps coming up for you. You have the Strength card here, and that is you. Balancing of your heart, the masculine and the feminine, Leo. But with this Lady of Vessels, she keeps coming up for you. And notice how careful she's being, balancing these emotions of hers, right? And this tells me she's afraid of spilling it, so you're giving a little at a time. So you're being very careful with the amount of emotions you're giving, with the amount of love you're giving. There is a strength here that you need to really trust in your emotions and know that you're not going to lose anything. I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, you feel like you're going to lose something if you give away too many emotions. So tell me more about this Five of Pentacles. The Two of Vessels. This is what I mean. You feel like, you know, the Five of Pentacles is somebody who is lacking in something, or feels like they're lacking in this case, love, okay? So when you feel like that, I feel like you pull back with this Lady of Vessels. You pull back, and because you pull back, you know, you're not going to get the same reciprocity, right? So this is where that lack comes in. So it's not even that you're not loved, okay? And this is for those people, some people who are with people who already have a partner. It's because you need to express your emotions more. And with this expression, right, is going to come a connection with yourself. And this is what you keep running away from. When you run away from your emotions, you're running away from your connection to the divine, okay? So make sure that you're, you know, making that connection, you know, as you're trying to balance your emotions and as you're expressing emotions. What are you feeling? Pay attention. Are you feeling like, oh, I'm giving too much? And if you are, why? Okay, analyze your emotions here. we have the King of Swords. So decisions revolving around love are coming up, okay? Are you avoiding them? There could also be that this Two of Vessels, there could be an air sign, okay, that is in your midst or will be coming towards you. This could be that love, that person that you're expressing love to. Tell me more. I'm going to get a kippa. Let's see if we can find out more. Okay. Thoughts. Yeah. And I like that this is here, Leo, because one, it's a 17. I mean, it's a 16, which is a 7, and 7 is a spiritual number. So there's 2 7s here, telling me you need to connect to your spirituality. So the more thinking that you're doing, okay, about your emotions, the better. This is why I say analyze. The King of Swords gets shit done. And what does the King of Swords do? It analyzes what needs to be done. So if you feel a lack of emotion, it could even be you feeling a lack of emotion within, analyze it, figure out why, okay? Trace it back to wherever you need to trace it back to. Because I feel like it's going to serve you big time in finding love, in attracting love, if you don't have that in your life right now. So your challenge here, Leo, is the 8 of Wands, right? This is expression of passion. And he looks exhausted. For me, in this deck, this 8 of Wands is a combination of the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles, which is work, right? So flames are passion. I feel like you're putting out your fire by giving to too many places. It's interesting that you're compensating for not expressing your emotion in love in other areas of life. You're like, I got to do something with this, so let me put it over here, which is good because you're not holding it in per se. This is why the analyzation is very important for you, because I don't see it like affecting your health. If you hold something in, right, your emotions, it can manifest itself in a health scenario, right, where it's something unwanted. In this case, I feel like instead of expressing all of your emotion to the one that you love or somebody that's coming in, you're expressing it. It could be in work. So you're utilizing that energy elsewhere, which in and of itself is very healthy. But you're avoiding yourself. You're avoiding this ascension. This is why it's like you're stealing from yourself. And what do we have with the 8 of Wands but the Ace of Vessels? You have the Lover's card here. This is your challenge, and the Queen of Vessels. So there could be a choice here. You've got an air sign, you've got a water sign. It could be between an air sign and a water sign. Your challenge is acceptance of this new love, balancing your emotions, not being afraid to express these emotions, and choosing. I do have a message with this, and that is, okay, it's weird. I got lay off the ladder. So I don't know if that's a message for somebody not to use a ladder or be careful of a ladder. I don't know. So if anybody's doing work in their home, you need to lay off the ladder. And I got appearances will be assuming that of a suspenseful nature with love. So I feel that for those of you who are meeting or about to meet somebody, the energy here is going to be very suspenseful, like, oh my God, I feel like that's my person, say from across the room. There's going to be, the energy is going to be very suspenseful. There's going to be a workup of you two meeting. That's what I'm feeling, which is very cool. It's very dramatic. And Leo, you are all about dramatic, right? You like that. So this is really going to turn you on in more ways than one. Okay, so actually, let me write that down. This will turn you on in more ways than one, because this is what I'm going to name it. Okay, all right. So let's get a couple of cards to clarify in this section, Leo, because this is very hot, but it's in your challenge position, which is even more interesting. Look at this, the Lady of Swords and the World makes so much sense to me. One, you have the heart right in the center of the world, which is your new beginning and balance. But the Lady of Swords, this is messages from Spirit. So you need to listen. This is a challenge for you. You need to listen to your higher self. You need to listen to your intuition. And we talked about that over here with running away from your emotions or expression of your emotions in a love situation. All right. So challenging you, I feel, is the universe in balancing your chakras. First of all, I just heard, but balancing of your heart space. Okay. Let's get a Kipper card here. That's Teddy snoring. So don't mind him. Mature woman. This is going to offer you wisdom and balance. We've got a 6 here, and 6s are all about love and all about balancing, right? So your challenge is to balance in all areas of yourself, in all areas of life, okay? When it comes to, you know, take the element of earth, when it comes to remaining grounded, when it comes to actually manifesting, because the earth is about manifesting, right? It is the 3D. And then you've got air, putting it out to the universe, speaking your manifestations out to the universe. Then fire, you've got that passion. You've got to balance that passion, the expression of the passion. And the water is the emotion. Most of all, balancing of your emotions, and that will center your heart. So in your overall outcome, you do have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, right? Marrying the Lady of Swords over here, and the Lady of Pentacles. So I feel like in your outcome, you are actually healing your wounds so that you can manifest an opportunity at love. This is going to give you direction. You're facing your fears. You're facing your fears of the emotional space, of the emotional kind. I feel like the water and fire element, fire and water, are going to be very important for you coming up. You just had the Lion's Gate, so watch that video that I just did on how that is going to affect you, Leo. It is your portal. So this time from now until about the 12th is an excellent time to utilize this portal for manifesting. So if you're trying to manifest love, use it for that. But healing is going to get you closer to facing your fears and, you know, taking your time to appreciate what is in front of you. Taking your time to appreciate the self is really going to aid in you manifesting this love. Because you have a lot of love here. See? The 4 of Wands. So you will commit to somebody. That is even marriage, right? You will look within with the Hermit card. This Chariot almost came out earlier. And you will have victory. And I feel like this victory is over connection, like your feminine side. Mastering your feminine side. Your connection to your emotions. Your connection to your intuition here. And you will go within. With the Hermit, you're shining a light upon the shadow aspects of the self in order to know thyself better, right? Pathway. And this is what gets you on your path, Leo. Okay. All right, so let's get a couple of advice cards here. So we, see, now I like that. You have Get Wild. All right? So yes, Leo, come on, you are wild. You are fun. You are the 5th house of fun. You are the 5th house of creativity. Trust. Trust in yourself, in your emotions, and trust another with your heart and strength. And that is what you are. You already have the Strength card over here. You hold your heart in your hands. Offer it up to somebody, but you've got to trust, okay? And just take that leap. Get wild and take the leap, Leo. That's what I have for you. Drop a like below, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. If you're interested in a personal reading, that way this is more specific to you and your questions and your needs. Information can be found in the description box below. If you are, wait a minute, hang on. Oh, I got another message that I forgot to tell you about. Set your standards high. So whatever you wish to attain in love, whatever you wish to attain for yourself, it's set your standards high. Dream a bigger dream. That's what I'm getting from that. All right, so Leo, check out your monthly and the Lionsgate video, and I will catch you on the flip side on your daily dose of tarot.